Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy, and thank you for joining me for this week's Universal Guidance Tarot reading. This reading will be good from October the 2nd through, I have to think now, I think it's the 8th. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I gotta count on my fingers. 8. It's been a long day. Normally I do this first thing in the morning on Monday morning, but it is Monday evening. To my normal subscribers, my regular viewers, I do apologize not having the video out first thing this morning. I had the Monday first trade days here in Weatherford this weekend, and yesterday was like insanely busy. It ends at 4 o'clock. We were halfway done with packing up and got a customer, in which, you know what, I'm never going to turn away a customer because I never know what is going on in their life. And it's not about the sale. It's about getting them the crystal that they need to help them. And this particular person was looking for something in particular. And you know what? I hadn't packed it up yet. So, I mean, it worked out. But regardless, if they still needed whatever crystal was packed up, you know, we would have dug it out. So we didn't end up getting home till, it was after 5:30 last night. So, excuse me, by the time we got home and took care of Parker and ate and unpacked at least the cooler, it was pretty late. Took a shower and went to bed. But then because I went to bed kind of early, I got up like around 3 and I was going to start the reading, and I was like, well, I'll just go get a quick cup of coffee, and turned the coffee on, fell asleep on the couch, and then it didn't happen, obviously. So sorry about the long rant, but I just wanted to let you know it wasn't me blowing you off for any reasons. You know, life happens. And if a reading is not going to be at its scheduled time, I will let you know. I haven't even done what's happening at Your Natural Healer this week. So that will be released tomorrow. With that being said, let me go ahead and talk about real quickly some housekeeping. And we're going to do a little bit something different with the reading tonight. So that's just, I try to do something special when, I don't want to say mess up, but when I'm not on schedule. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would consider doing so, I would greatly appreciate it. So in advance, thank you. That YouTube formula, excuse me, it is real, and it's one of the things it's based off of is the number of subscribers, and that's the hardest thing to get. So if you subscribe, turn off the notifications. That's not going to offend me. Just like you, I don't want my phone blowing up. And I subscribe to everybody now. It's just because I know how much work goes behind this. So always make sure you subscribe. You can turn notifications off. Also, another thing, always give the video a thumbs up. Never give it a thumbs down or leave a nasty comment. Remember, just because you don't like the content doesn't mean that there's people out there who don't like, or who, just because they like it. I'm sorry, I cannot think tonight. So don't ruin that for them. You know, like I said, there's a lot of hard work goes into it, and you know, don't put out that energy. It's real easy to sit behind a keyboard and be a negative Nelly. So don't do that. So always give a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, share the video. These things always help to get the content out there on Facebook. See, I'm getting all my social media mixed up. On YouTube, to people that, you know, as recommendations. So this way they might have not found the channel otherwise. So always smash that thumbs up, good comments, and sharing. All right. As I said, I'm not going to go over, excuse me, all the talking this weekend. Been losing my voice. Tomorrow, I will be releasing what's happening at Your Natural Healer. Make sure you check it out. It is a new month, so there's lots of new sales going on, and you want to make sure you check out the Halloween special. Well, it's not the Halloween special. It's the Halloween live event here on YouTube. All right? So I don't want to give too much away, but make sure you watch that, and I am going to try to timestamp it. But the videos have been running a little longer on those, but I really want you to see everything that's coming up, because, you know, I've been offering all kinds of specials and trying to do all kinds of different things to help as many people as I can in as many different ways that I can. Excuse me, again, I apologize. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. So, for those of you who are new, I'm a huge, obviously, crystal fanatic, and I always start with a crystal that I'm drawn to. And this is pretty new to your natural healer store. I don't know if you could see it with the glare. This is called purpurite. Isn't it simply gorgeous? Look at the sheen. It's kind of got the Labradorescent sheen, but it's not. That is the color. Sometimes the purple does rub off a little bit on the skin. But these are just a fantastic crystal. As I said, I just got these in. They're super rare. They're highly vibrational. The day I got it in, I had to keep a piece for myself because I didn't have this in my personal collection. I'd been looking for it for some time. Well, one of the healing benefits is it helps speed up bruising. So long story short, I had some bruising in my hand that happened from me sleeping. So I had put it on my hand, and I kid you not, I put on there for maybe 20 minutes. The next day, morning I woke up, the bruises were gone. Just amazing. So amethyst used to be my bruise crystal, but purpurite, this is it. I can't wait to meditate with it and use it for some of the other other metaphysical properties. But if you're interested, this is in the Your Natural Healer store. I only have 6 pieces left, and I don't know when I'm going to get more because this is a very, very rare crystal and it is hard to find. All right. So I was just drawn to it. And that's it. All right, so the cards were cleansed with sage, but I'm going to go ahead and give them an extra cleansing with the tinctures. And I didn't mean this intro to go 6 minutes, but you know what? Whoops. Must needed another ring. It is what it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to slam those down. All right, so let's talk about the reading. We're going to do the normal 3-card draw. So I'll draw 3 cards, lay them out in a row, and you're going to select a card using your intuition. This is a great third eye chakra exercise, okay, for strengthening that third eye and getting that intuition nice and strong. So you're going to use your intuition to select your card, all right? This will be time stamped. After you select your card, I will read it, but then I'm going to do something a little different that I normally don't do on general readings, and that is I'm going to draw 1 supporting card. So we'll try to get a little more information to dive just a little deeper into your universal guidance for the week, okay? Please, again, remember this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, don't freak out. Don't say it's fake news and all that stuff. Couple things you can do. You can either come back later in the week. Maybe it'll resonate with you then. Or you know what? You can always go ahead and sign up for a personal reading. My rates are very, very, very reasonable. I really try not to price gouge. And I have all different types of readings, 30-minute reading, 1-hour readings, readings with Reiki. So a little something for everybody. And if the reading resonates with you, I want you to take your right hand and I want you to place it on your heart, okay? And when you do, I want you to take a deep breath in and I want you to say, yes, I claim this reading for myself, okay? All right. Excuse me again. So we're going to go ahead and, I'm going to draw the initial 3 cards. So remember, don't overthink it. Oh, almost forgot again. I forgot this last week too. For those of you who are new, I am a Reiki Master Teacher. And at the end of the reading, after I read the right card, I do a 2-minute distance Reiki session, which I like to call Reiki Hug, to send you distance Reiki healing for whatever you need at the moment you are watching this. So you can go to the timestamp for your card, but then don't just click out of the video. Make sure you forward and go to that timestamp for the Reiki Hug so you get that healing. All right? And it's always accompanied by a sound bowl. I'll use either crystal or Tibetan, depending on what calls to me after the reading. All right, so let's put the purpurite here. You're either going to choose the left, the middle, or the right card. Don't overthink it. And let's get this party started. So if you chose the right card, or excuse me, the left. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm serious. I'm usually pretty rusty in the morning because I'm tired and I need coffee, but whew, this is bad at night. It was a long day. All right. Oh, the High Priestess. I love this card. First thing, let me tell you a little bit about the High Priestess. It is a third eye chakra card. It is draws on the element of water, so water energy. It draws on the energy of the moon. It uses draws on Pisces energy, and in tarot, it is a yes card. Now, my tarot mentor, who's actually my honored Reiki master teacher, taught me that this card amplifies the next card drawn by 10. All right. So your next card that we're going to draw to clarify is going to be amplified times 10. All right. So the High Priestess, excuse me again, she is all about intuition, inner wisdom. And as I said, it is a third eye chakra card. And it's kind of cool that I got drawn to this today because purpurite is a third eye chakra crystal. Okay. I think you really need to pay attention to, I don't think the universe is saying you need to pay attention. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay. All these little symbols in the background, the universe is saying there's a lot of symbols in your dreams that are messages, okay? So if you're having issues remembering your dreams, there are crystals that you can use for that. Angelite, celestite, and I do have all of those at the Your Natural Healer store if you need one. And then if you're not sure, you can always email me and ask me. I always love answering questions about crystals. But the universe is definitely sending you some intuitive messages. So that third eye, I think is open, and it could be a little slow. So I would definitely meditate. I'm sorry, I need to take one break. I'm going to have a coughing fit. Okay, I apologize about that. Wow, too much talking this weekend. All right, so as I was saying, if it's a little bit slow, I would definitely make sure you're meditating on your third eye this week as well, because you may receive some messages during your meditation, symbols, colors, sounds, but also pay attention to your environment. You know, maybe you see, a field of green, and way off in the distance, you see a red flower or something red. Vanity plates are another one that is wonderful messages. Now, don't be reading license plates while you're driving. Only do it when you're stopped. But pay attention, okay? I can't tell you enough. Pay attention this week. All right? Let's go ahead and I'm going to put the purpurite there. Let's draw your supporting card and see what you got. Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands, it is a court card, and these can normally be either about you or someone else. So I'm going to draw one card, and this is going to tell me whether it's about you or someone else. If it's another court card, it's about someone else. If it's not a court card, this card is going to be telling me about you. Okay, and it doesn't matter that this is the Lover's card. This is not having anything to do with the reading. So this card, and I'm just going to flip this back over, is about you. And remember, it's amplified. All right, this is a root chakra card. Wands are the element of fire. This draws on Aries energy as well as Sagittarius and Leo. And it is a yes card. I like to think of the Page of Wands. He's kind of like the fun guy in the group, the kind of charismatic group. If you've ever watched Seinfeld, Kramer. This is the Kramer. Remember Kramer, if you're into Seinfeld, was always having these ideas for his company, Kramerica. But anyway, if you've never watched it, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But you are going to have lots of ideas. And I think that these ideas are going to be a result of this Empress card, High Priestess card that you chose. So that's why you really need to pay attention to your environment, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to songs that you're hearing over and over again. If you're hearing the same song over and over again, then you need to Google the lyrics because there's a message in there somewhere for you. Lots of new ideas this week, lots of inspiration. and you're going to be very outgoing, but you're not going to be afraid of these ideas. Now, I'm not saying you're implementing the ideas. This is just the initial stage, okay? But lots of wonderful, original, charismatic ideas, really kind of thinking outside of the box and really going for it, all right? Really saying, hey, well, did we think of this option? So definitely pay attention again to your dreams and all of that, because whatever you are, whether it's manifesting or if it's some aspect of your life, whether it's relationships or health or whatever, that you're trying to maybe solve a problem or come up with some kind of a plan, you are going to get lots of ideas this week. But it's critical that you pay attention. And these ideas are going to come through regardless if you pay attention or not. It's just the fact at the end of the week, if you go, okay, well, I didn't have any ideas, well, that's because you weren't paying attention, okay? So get that third eye open. Pay attention this week, all right? Maybe even carry some third eye crystals. If you're into crystals this week, carry some on your person. Whether you're wearing jewelry, throw it in your pocket. Just have it within your aura. And remember, your aura is 3.5 feet around your body, all right? So this way that, that keeps that third eye nice and open, beautiful. And again, meditate on the third eye this week as much as you can, all right? Good stuff, though, if you pay attention. All right, so I'm just going to leave that like that. We don't really need to worry about this card, so I'm going to throw it off to the side. But all right, don't forget, oops, I hit the camera, my apologies. Don't forget to go to the Reiki Hug, and I will see you there. All right, everybody, if you drew the middle card this week, the universal guidance for you is the 10 of Cups. I love cup cards, but then again, I'm a Cancer, so it is the element of water. The Cups card, the 10 of Cups specifically, it is a root chakra card. As I said, it draws on the energy of water. It's also Mars energy, and it's Pisces, and it is a yes card. This is all about domestic harmony. I mean, look at the picture. Just the picture, the husband and wife are like, ta-da, and the kids are sitting there. They got the boy and the girl, so the perfect little family. They're on, lots of gold, which is abundance, green abundance. They've got the water flowing, so, life is moving forward. They got their beautiful home on the edge, and then this beautiful rainbow. And just, excuse me, beautiful, beautiful energy that you are about to move into within your home life. Everything is clicking. Even if you're having like any kind of financial difficulties, it's not going to bring you down. You ever see people that are like really down on their luck, but they're still like so happy and so close. That is what I'm getting with this. Just utter happiness and love and compassion and kindness for you and your entire family. So there's nothing else that I can say with the 10 of Cups. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and draw on this a little more and see what else the universe wants you to know as we clarify it. Okay. We got the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is a solar plexus card. It's drawn on air energy. It is a moon card, so it draws on the moon's energy. It's Aquarius, and it's a no card in the upright position. So this is, as I said, this is the energy you're moving into this week, and it's because of this card here. I think that there was maybe some disharmony in your recent space within your family life. But I definitely feel that some truth has emerged. And I'm not thinking that, it was like deceits and really, because normally this in the upright is all about lies and deceit and trickery and stuff. But I'm thinking that, either some kind of truth came out or some kind of confession. And again, don't think of these as negative things like infidelity or anything really super bad like that. I'm not picking up that at all. It can even be just, starting fresh. A lot of times, if you have an argument with your kids or your spouse and you're just like, I'm done with this. And maybe you guys finally had a chance to simmer down and had a conversation. It was really able to talk things through and start fresh. And that's what this is about. So, whatever this was has definitely turned for the better. And as long as, you are willing to be open to the truth and starting fresh, letting the past be the past and moving forward, it is going to bring this beautiful, I just can't say beautiful enough, beautiful, beautiful energy to you this week. All right? There's nothing more I can say. You've got to open yourself up to it. So, whoever was involved with this, just whether if you were the instigator or somebody else was the instigator, or maybe you both were instigator, forgive, apologize, move forward, start that fresh leaf. And we're going to put that in the back because this is just beautiful. Dot the I, cross the T, exclamation point. Sorry, I got excited and I hit the camera. That's going to drive people. Well, if you're obsessive compulsive, the camera's, excuse me, callywumpus, you'd be like, oh my God. All right. Don't forget, guys, go to the Reiki Hug. All right. I'll see you there. Okay. If you chose the left card today, I was going to say this morning, it really has been a long night. If you chose the right card this week, your universal guidance is the Four of Pentacles. I dislike this card so much. This is probably within the top, I would say, probably the top 3 cards that I dislike. Maybe even the top 2. I just don't like it. Look at the guy. He just looks like he's a little money-hungry, greedy little guy. I just don't like it. All right. But I'm not getting any kind of greed here. So let me tell you a little bit about the Four of Pentacles. It is a throat chakra card. It draws on earth energy of the sun. It also draws on Capricorn. And it is a no card. Now, as I said, normally with pentacles, everybody associates it with money, but it's actually materialistic things. Excuse me again. And I'm not getting the greedy of this. I'm getting something else that's I guess it could be kind of greedy, and that's control. I feel that you're moving into this space or you're in this space right now where you just feel like you have to control everything. Okay? And you need to let that go. Okay? Because we can't control everything. And you don't want to control everything. That takes up too much time and energy. You need to step back a little bit, maybe do a little bit of shadow work and ask yourself why. Is this something that's ongoing or is this something that's been new? And only you're going to know that. Let's go ahead and pull your clarifying card because I'm just a little bit curious to see what you got here. And it is the Five of Swords. But it was in reverse. And this is another throat chakra card. So you're definitely going to want to work on your throat chakra this week. It draws on air energy, Venus, Aquarius, and it is another no card when it's in the upright position. And this is making a lot of sense. So I said that you're either in this space or you're going to start the early part of this week with this just wanting to control everything and everyone and dictating to everybody, and just that all I get is just gotta be in control. And the Five of Swords in reverse is saying that you need to have compromise in your life. Find solutions, but not by controlling. You need to find solutions by being your authentic self, because I don't think that this is your authentic self. I don't think you're normally a super, I don't even know what word I'm looking for. Just super controlling times 1,000. That's the energy I'm getting this week, but I don't feel that that's your normal self. So that tells me that your throat chakra, you're not being your authentic self. You're not speaking your authentic truth. So why? You need to ask yourself, why are you controlling things? Is it that you don't feel that people are capable of doing these tasks or thinking for themselves? Is it that it makes you feel important or wanted or needed? So those are things that, through meditation this week, that maybe you can explore a little bit, do some of that, like I said, that shadow work. But I think if you really take heed, and really when you start this controlling, it's either currently happening or it's going to be early in the week, that you go, that's what Tammy was talking about. And I think if you realize it's happening, you can nip it in the bud a little bit. Okay. So I think with the controlling, I wouldn't use normal throat chakra crystals, because it's spinning too fast. And if we use normal light blue, crystals, that's going to cause the energy to increase. So we want to lessen the energy. So the color crystals we want to use are yellow to bring that energy down. Something like you can use, yellow calcite, citrine, even sunstone, even though sunstone's not really super yellow, but sunstone would work as well. Any yellow crystal will help bring down the vibration in that throat chakra to balance it out, okay? You may also want to do my guided meditation for the throat chakra. That may help you as well. But I think that once you realize that that's happening, you need to take the universe's message of you need to compromise with others. It's got to be give and take. Think of, scales. It can't be all you, because that's going to lead to, I'm hitting the camera, I apologize. That's going to lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. You're going to tick people off. You're going to push people away, and you don't want to do that. Okay. So find compromise. All right. Keep that yellow crystal on you. All right. Keep it with you. Bring down that throat chakra. So this way it's spinning nice and beautifully, not super fast. Okay. And I think if you do that, then you're going to find yourself not stressed. You're not going to have anxiety. You're not going to feel like you're doing 100 miles an hour on a one-way street. You're not going to tick people off, and you're going to be open to ideas and open to delegating things. And you're going to find that beautiful balance. All right. But the only way that you're going to find that balance, it's not here by controlling everything. Yeah, he's balancing this on his head, but it's eventually going to roll off. It's a circle. Okay. It's eventually going to roll off. So I'm going to put him on the bottom and put the Five of Swords on the top. So just this week, remember compromise. I want you to remember that word this week, compromise. All right. Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and start the Reiki Hug. So I'm going to go grab a bowl. And while I do that, go ahead and turn your cell phones on silent. let's see. Once you do that, go ahead and take a seat. Well, you should already be seated, I would imagine. And get nice and comfortable. Start breathing naturally in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then give your body a quick scan, starting at the top of your head, working your way down to your feet, releasing any stress, any tension, letting it all go. This is just 2 minutes. We're going to do 3 today, since this is so late, and probably most people won't watch this until Tuesday. So we're going to do a 3-minute Reiki hug. All right. All right. Continue breathing, releasing all stress, no tension, just receiving Reiki. All right, everybody, wiggle your fingers and toes, open your eyes when you're ready. We did almost 4 minutes. Take your time opening your eyes. And I just want to say thank you so much, and thank you for understanding about the weekly guidance being late. I hope that it served you for your highest good. Please remember, if you haven't watched your zodiac chakra readings, those dropped on Sunday. With the exception of Libra, apparently I had uploaded Virgo to Libra. So I had to delete that today and then re-upload it. So if you are Libra and you watched Virgo on Sunday, or you watched the Libra on Sunday, you might want to rewatch it because that was not the reading for you, but maybe it resonated. Maybe you needed to see that. So I'd be curious where your Virgo placements are in your birth chart. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Don't forget tomorrow to check out the what's happening this week at Your Natural Healer. It's not just about this week, but also what's going on as far as monthly events. And again, thank you so much for joining me and being so understanding. I love you guys. You're so awesome. So go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.